Hello, friends and assholes. I'm Jay.
I'm Matt.
I'm Sean.
And we are Assholes Watching Movies. Only today we are not watching movies, we're just talking about them. Because it is National Wear Red Day, which is in support of women's health.
Okay.
But I didn't really want to be a total bummer and make you a list of all the dead woman movies that we know. So instead we stuck with the red theme, because a quick look on IMDb meant that there were so many red movies. Like, I only picked 20. There are lots more. So red, I don't know, it would be interesting to do all the colors, because red, I feel, would be hard to beat. So, are you ready?
Yeah. We always talked about doing this. This is kind of exciting.
Yes. Well, exciting, or are you feeling confident at all?
I'm confident in some of my answers.
Okay, great.
I am not confident. I'm sure I don't have half of them right.
Okay, well, then, so you're sure half of them are wrong, and the other half, we don't know.
I feel good about it, 5 of them. I tried to fill in
Okay,
the
that's
blanks.
a quarter.
I think we probably feel good about the same 5.
Yes, probably. Well, let's just get right into it, okay? So our first movie is a flirtatious first encounter in a laundromat goes sideways when he tells her about a birthday party that turns bloody when the guests get picked off one by a maniac in a white jumpsuit.
How are we doing this?
Well, tell me what you got.
I got the red kimono because it sounded Japanese.
Oh, I did the same one.
Well, you're both wrong. It's red velvet.
Oh, well then I'm wrong about what I put.
Then you are, but you gotta stick with it. Okay. Sorry. So just to be clear, the score is 0-0.
Another tie.
Okay, so next, this Western is about a young police officer struggling to survive his first day on the job in a small town.
Red River?
Yeah, I got that too, and I'm wrong. We're both wrong. 0-0. Because I know that I put Red River. So I know what Red River is now that you mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in fact Red Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. So I take it so far we've not even seen any of these movies.
No.
Okay.
I kind of want to see the red kimono or whatever it's actually called.
I feel like we need to have like a 24-hour marathon where we just watch red movies.
I do want to see the laundromat movie. It sounds like one of the first episode season of Friends gone wrong.
It's very wrong, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. This 1997 thriller stars Richard Gere as an American attorney in China on business when he's wrongfully arrested and tried for murder.
Red Corner.
Red Eye.
It's Red Corner.
I saw it.
Oh,
very good.
It was not very good, actually.
Okay.
It was in a stage of my life where I wasn't really a big fan of Richard Gere.
Okay.
Meaning, like, my life so far. And yeah, it was very good, but I do remember this movie coming out. And I remember the preview looked kind of really good.
Kind of really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
but it wasn't.
I wanted to see it because at the time I was really into courtroom dramas. And it turned out not to really be a very good courtroom drama because like everything was stacked against him.
Okay. Number 4, a retired CIA agent reunites his unlikely team of elite operatives for a global quest to track down a missing portable nuclear device.
Red 2?
Yeah, Red 2.
It is Red 2.
Yeah. I haven't seen either of those, but I thought that sounded like the sequel.
Okay. So 2 for Matt, 1 for Sean.
Okay.
Sorry, Sean.
That's okay.
In this 1962 film, sorry, it's number 5. In this 1962 film, a wealthy sportsman's decision to hire a backwoods orphan to exercise a champion Irish setter has unexpected consequences.
That sounds like Big Red.
It does sound like Big Red. That's what I put.
That you are correct.
Yes.
Yes. That one really sells itself right in the title.
Do you know what, did it say what year it was?
In this 1962
1962, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
But we will. Now we're committed. We're doing this thing. Okay. 6. In this female-directed film from 1925, a small-town girl escapes from her cruel home life in the arms of a handsome stranger, but soon finds herself working as a prostitute in New Orleans.
It sounds like Red Lights.
I had a Red Corner, which obviously is wrong.
It's the red kimono.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Well, at least that's good news. I already got that one wrong.
Okay, good news. Yes, it's not canceling another one out. Good job, Sean.
Thank you.
You're still losing.
Yeah.
And whatever you put red lights for is still in the game.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. Sigourney Weaver and Cillian Murphy play paranormal researchers investigating a world-renowned psychic, played by Robert De Niro.
I put red velvet, but now I'm thinking that's red lights.
Well, I put Red Hill.
Well, it's red lights.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so are we still
Red lights is off the board
2
then.
and 1?
Yes, I think so.
Wow, okay. Number 8. This is the one I want to see. Astronauts and their robotic dog search for solutions to save a dying Earth.
Well, it's Red Planet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that the one with? Isn't that with like Val Kilmer?
Yes, it is.
Did you see it?
Yes,
Okay.
many times.
Many
Really?
times.
I've seen it multiple times.
I think I saw the preview like twice.
Yeah.
I've seen it many times.
It's not very good, but I, for whatever reason, have seen it multiple times.
Okay. Well, good for you
I
for
think
getting
like it's
this one.
also got like Don Cheadle.
It's got a lot of people in it,
Yeah.
and I get it confused with Mission
To Mars, right?
because they came out at the same time.
But that one's got Gary Sinise.
Okay, so then it must be Red Planet that has Don Cheadle,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
That's a weird process of elimination.
Yeah,
I'm
because
trying to
Gary
picture them
Sinise
together.
had Tim Robbins.
Yeah, and there's not much room there for Don Cheadle.
No. No. Not when there's Gary Sinise and Tim Robbins.
They are crowding out all of yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw Mission to, what is it, Mission to Mars?
Mission Mars.
Yeah.
I saw that in theaters. That's when I ate a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich for the first time in my life and then threw it all up undigested during that movie. And then found out I had mono.
Oh.
And then later you rode the ride.
I did! And I did not even throw up during the ride. I threw up during the movie. That's just... I barely managed to not throw up during the ride. It was horrific, and I do not recommend.
Terrible.
No. Anyways, that one is another one that I feel like gives itself away. It's got to be Red Planet.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't seen it.
I think process of elimination, there's like nothing else that is
That
like a
fits.
Martian movie.
Probably not Red Planet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because these things aren't designed to trick us up.
No.
I kept forgetting that when I was doing it, because these things aren't traps. They're the names of movies that are supposed to tell you what it's about. So.
Yes, they are not traps. I'm not trying to be tricky, but I just thought it's funny how many red movies there are, but then we haven't seen a lot of them. But a lot of them seem to have like big people in them that we should know.
Yeah, like Don Cheadle.
Well, that one didn't make the list because he got crowded out. But anyways,
He was crowded out of Mission to Mars.
okay. Number 9. In this film starring Dolph Lundgren,
Yeah.
speaking of big names, a Soviet Special Forces soldier is sent on a mission to infiltrate an African rebel army and assassinate its leader.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Red Heat.
I went with Red Wing.
It's Red Scorpion.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, you know,
Guys!
I should have gotten that.
Oh man.
I haven't seen that.
Well, Red Heat is one of the few that I know I got. So
Okay.
at least I'm going to catch up with Matt right now.
Okay.
That movie sounds racist.
Well, here's one that I can't believe Sean got wrong. Cillian Murphy, number 10. Cillian Murphy kidnaps Rachel McAdams and forces her to assassinate a politician.
That's Red Eye.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, I saw that in Edmonton.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fine. I was super excited about Cillian Murphy back then.
Are you less excited about him now?
I don't think about him as often now.
Okay.
I don't see as much of him as I thought I was gonna. But and that was that was the first time I really knowingly saw Rachel McAdams. I didn't really place her in earlier that summer. She was in Wedding Crashers, which I hadn't really put it together. It was the same actress yet. But yeah, that was fine. I really like movies that are like.
That movie is like that for Bradley Cooper. I feel like I didn't know Bradley Cooper in Wedding Crashers.
Totally.
Oh
like,
yeah, no.
Later, I was like, oh, Bradley Cooper is a thing.
Yeah.
Not a good thing, mind you, but a thing. Fine, I accept it. Let's move on. But it turns out he was the guy in Wedding Crashers with Rachel McAdams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like movies that are set in like one place like that, especially if it's like a thriller or something. It was fun that it was on an airplane the whole time.
See, I never knew. I was trying to figure out which one was on the airplane. And I went with the one in China.
Okay. Well, too bad, Sean.
Yep.
Number 11. A Black Ops agent's retirement is rudely interrupted by a high-tech assassin, so he assembles his old team, including Mary Louise Parker, to help save his life.
Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red.
Never has that been said so depressingly.
Yeah.
that it
it
just
was like, yeah.
So Matt's still ahead by 1.
Well, it's not fun to say it when I know that he's going to say it the exact same time. That's like, I might as well have gotten that one wrong. Yeah,
It's true. It's like when we have our Oscar pool and like
yeah, exactly.
nobody gets ahead, so we're like, skip it.
Yeah.
Who cares what Best Picture is?
Yeah.
Okay. 12. This is a quote I thought was really strong. A socially thought-provoking and stirring love story, starring Bill Paxton and Luke Perry.
I'd say that's got to be Red State.
Well, I had Red Velvet, which is, again, obviously wrong.
You're both wrong. It's Red Wing.
Red Wing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another one I've already guessed.
So that's good. Okay, 13. In the dawn of World War III, a group of American teenagers band together to defend their town and their country from invading Soviet forces. Starring Patrick Swayze, Leah Thompson, and Charlie Sheen.
Red
Dawn.
That is correct. Have you seen it?
No.
No. Matt?
No.
No. All right.
I was surprised when you listed the cast.
I know of the movie, I just have never seen it.
Okay. Interesting. 14. A retired FBI agent with psychological gifts is assigned to help track a mysterious serial killer known as the Tooth Fairy.
Red Dragon. Sorry.
That's what I had to.
Yeah, there was more to it. I just remembered you mentioned
aided by
it.
a notorious imprisoned forensic psychiatrist.
You didn't mention it's Hannibal Lecter.
Right.
But-
I did not mention that,
Yeah.
but it is, and it is Red Dragon, so good for both of you.
That was
But
pretty good, that movie, for like a Brett Ratner directed movie that was a Signs of the Lambs sequel. Like Edward Norton and Ray Fiennes helped
there's
a lot
a lot
in
of
that.
qualifiers on that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of more fun to watch than it should be, but Edward Norton and Emily Watson and Ray Fiennes do a lot with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So 15, a group of teens receive an online invitation for sex, though they soon encounter fundamentalists with a much more sinister agenda.
Is that one Red Heat? I don't know.
It's not Red Heat. I had Red Lights, which is also wrong.
It is Red State.
Oh, that makes sense. I was thinking that this Bill Paxton movie was probably set in a red state. This rom-com.
I mean, the logic is sound. We can't dock you there. Ready for number 16?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So a young ballet dancer is torn between the man she loves and her pursuit to become a prima donna ballerina.
Better
red
be
shoes.
It is. It's the red shoe.
I thought you got something. What did you say right before the red shoes?
Red Lights?
Oh, no, sorry. It sounded like you were saying something.
Oh.
I think you said like it's gotta be the red
It
shoes.
better be.
It
Oh, better be, okay.
It better be.
And I was like, how is he not getting the red shoes? I almost feel like I saw it. I don't know if I saw it.
I've seen that.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. 17. In this film starring John Wayne, Dunson leads a cattle drive, but his tyrannical behavior along the way causes a mutiny led by his adopted son.
Red River.
Yeah, I have Red State, which is obviously wrong. Red River seems right.
Montgomery Clift, I think, was the.
Yes,
Yeah.
Red River is right.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
So does that mean Matt's up by 2 now?
I don't know.
Well, did you get that correct?
I got that correct, yeah.
Well then,
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sean.
Well, I've got the last 3, so it just is a question of how many Matt has. I know he doesn't have 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, oh, he's got the other 2, though.
Yeah.
I lose.
Okay, let's see how this plays out. Thank you, Sean, for
Well, spoiler alert! It's like, don't bother watching the rest. I won.
Yeah. 18. This 1998 film is an adaptation of James Jones's autobiographical 1962 novel.
The Thin Red Line.
In this, a tough Russian policeman, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, is forced to partner up with a cocky Chicago police detective, played by Jim Belushi.
Red
Red
Heat.
Heat. Although, yeah, see, I wrote Red Heat like twice. I don't know what I missed.
Oh, but you already guessed right.
I already guessed Red Heat,
Oh, that's
but
cheating.
there's something I never guessed. I think maybe Red Hill? There's no check mark.
Disqualified.
Oh.
Yeah, Red Heat doesn't count probably.
And in this 2012 remake, Chris Hemsworth leads a gang trying to save their town from an invasion of North Korean soldiers.
Red Dawn. I actually saw a little of that one.
How did you see a little of that?
I don't know. I think Justin brought it in to work and we watched like the first 20 minutes of it.
Okay, and turned it off because you did actual work, or turned it off because you were not enjoying it?
I don't remember. I mean, we weren't enjoying it, but I don't remember if that's why we turned it off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for women's health, we're signing off.